one of the things I'm grateful to for my training and education here at Brother Rice is the ability to be a generalist, to the ability to get to work inside all these different orbits. You know, I'm sort of a generalist. I'm not a specialist. I have an engineering background. I have an artistic background, I think, and again, my construction field. I've been in the field. I got mud on my shoes. I've pulled wire through conduit. I've poured concrete. I've run steel studs up elevator shafts and all that. So I understand how construction works and how things get done, how they get designed, and I really credit my my background and training here at Brother Rice and at Notre Dame, and then, like I said, as keeping an open mind, being able to be self-reliant, be able to adjust to changing conditions are really wonderful things. The one thing I could tell you all is that when you work for a large corporation, it used to be that you could stay with them for 20 or 30 years, and from the very beginning of your career to the end, you were done. Well, those days are gone. Now there's no security unless you make security for yourself. Right now, we're going through this downturn in the economy. I'm trying to get involved in lots of different things, and it's helping me to get through these tough economic times. But again, it's from the background, the self-reliance, the ability to adjust and to bring value to customers and clients, and to do something that's going to help change the world or help make the world a better place. I think, I love every day I get up. I love what I do. I do something different every day. One day I'll be on the boards drawing and designing something. The next day I'll be in the field, yelling at a contractor for putting a window in wrong. I'll finding a roof leak or a beam that's not sized correctly, that's failing. My business and my life is kind of taking me in lots of different directions. One of the things that we're working on, and when we do these new designs, is we try to use products that are sustainable and that are recycled as much as we can. This is a brick that we're going to be using in the African market in North Africa and Kenya, and it is a heavy duty structural brick. But if you would put this brick in water, it will float. The aggregate inside here, if you can see really closely, if you get a chance to look at this, it has, instead of using pea gravel and rock and gravel that we use for regular brick and concrete, this has foam board broken up into small particles. It has tremendous air entrainment throughout this brick. This brick will float. In fact, if you get a chance, I'd like to take it down to one of the sinks and show you that this will float. This product is another product that we're using a lot of, and through your life, this is the direction that we need to go as responsible citizens, is to find a way to get rid of trash and reuse things wherever we can. This is made out of melted milk bottles and wood particles and a glue that is recycled from organic material from farms and from ranch industries. Again, this is another product. It's called AZEC, and this is also made from melted plastic, crushed aluminum, and wood products as well. Any kind of like wood chips or sawdust or anything would be. And these are wonderful products. They have a 100-year life to them. These will be here long after we're gone. And these are the type of things that we need to be thinking about. I'm here to answer any questions for you. I know you guys are. You guys have a tight schedule, so I'd be happy to answer any questions about what I do and what you'd like to. Yes.
Kevin, do you think the idea you have down at the Georgia Island with the transportation, is that something we could do in Detroit?
Yes, I really
sounds
feel
like it's any rail system you said you could fit that into.
Yeah, what's wonderful about this is this could drop in like the Woodward corridor from downtown Detroit from the river to here. Something like this could go on the Boulevard Islands and fit. In fact, a lot of these are designed to go on the same street as the cars do. In San Francisco, you see a lot of the trolleys and streetcars are sharing the road with other cars
For
and
a fraction
automobiles.
of the cost, I would think.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is that something that is being considered? Is that one option that I know weren't they going, the city going after some funds from the stimulus package for something like that?
There were. In fact, with the transit center in Troy, one of the things that's happening is there's a north-south corridor in Birmingham and Detroit and Bloomfield Township, Bloomfield Hills, but the east-west corridor is not as pronounced, like Maple Road and that triangle from Somerset to Birmingham to Troy, to that proper, we're talking about doing a triangular shaped circulator like this that would run east and west instead of just north and south. But it's probably, it's sort of a pipe dream right now. See, there's an aversion to mass transit in Detroit, especially because we rely on and our whole economy is based on singular vehicles for single people. These are completely averse. I've tried to approach a lot of the General Motors people saying, hey, why is Bombardier in France making these things and we can't make them? We have the best engineers, we have the smartest people in the world right here.
What do they say?
Well, there are a few people that are seeing they're seeing what the future of automotive is in this country, and it's going to China and it's going overseas. We need to be on the front of the next best thing, and I think the next best thing is mass transit. And to me, mass transit shouldn't be given to the French or Bombardier or Spiry or the Germans. Americans have a great ability to engineer this thing and make it work. These self-contained flywheel type of systems are, they're ancient technologies that just need to be repackaged and reapplied. And we're working through a company in Troy called SVI. We're trying to bring this product here, and the Navy Pier in Chicago, there's a 300-yard rail system that we're going to drop this thing in to try to get some interest. But again, it's searching for capital for people that want to think a little differently, and it's a risk. There's a lot of risk in it, and that's one of the problems. And I don't see it happening in Detroit until the economy turns around. We see something like this. If it was introduced ahead of time, it would bolster the economy, because each one of these stops where a trolley or a train stops, that real estate becomes very valuable. And so it's sort of the cart before the horse, convincing people that that's the direction we need to go.
Kevin, how exactly would you recommend that if a student at this age has an idea for a product or a service they want to offer, how would you go about implementing that, or taking that off the ground?
It's that's a good question. Like a lot of this, like this material, this brick called Stabilite was invented by the same gentleman, John Perry from England, that I met. That is he's an entrepreneur type that does not know how to make money. He's a very intelligent, super credible man, but he does not know how to take a product and get it to market. And see, that's one of the things, that's part of the art of good business, because if you have a great idea and it never gets to market, it doesn't do anybody any good. But to be able to take an idea and get it out to market, sell it, make some money for everybody who's involved in investing in that, it's going to make the whole system work. And that's one of the things that whether you're if you're an idea person, you need to team up or learn some of those skills about marketing and getting a product and an idea to a place that can distribute that to the population. That there's a whole system of business and marketing that has to happen, and that's one of the things that I've kind of fallen in and out of in a lot of those places. I like to think I'm an imagination type of person, but again, the key to good imagination is also finding something that's actually going to be able to get out and to be used. So to answer the question about a product and how it's manufactured, how it saves money, how it gets to market, there's an entire science to that I think there's lots of opportunities for all of you guys to be involved in some things that are pretty exciting.